Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week, so from the 19th to the 25th of Feb, and I've already pulled the oracle cards, so I'll get straight into it. So, your first oracle card you got is Treasure Island, and this card talks about how everything that you've worked so hard for, mostly internally, is now coming to fruition basically. So you could have manifested something, you could have been working on your inner self, you could have been working on your inner peace, and what's happening is that this is bringing you rewards now this week. So you could, like, everything in your life is happy around you and good things are coming around you, so it's a good time to kind of just enjoy it and also just share it with others. So have a good time and share your good fortune with other people. Then we have the full moon, and it says surrender to the divine. And what this card talks about is that there could be some sort of ending that's coming up now, or like a conclusion of some sort. And that it's usually something that's going to work out in your favor, but emotions are running high for you. So you need to make sure that you don't have kind of any explosive outbursts or anything like that. So just try to keep your cool while this happens. But there is some sort of conclusion that's coming to an end now. We do then also have the Ant Spirit. So the Ant Spirit says time to collaborate. And with this card, it basically talks about how you might need to work with someone else or develop some sort of partnership to be able to get to a goal that you're looking to reach. But it does also say that your most important partnership is with the universal spirit or that type of thing to kind of manifest in what you want. But also it talks about how you will be getting the help that you need, but you also need to learn to accept this help and ask for it when it's needed as well. Then with your energy, Aries, we have the Page of Staves, which is the Page of Wands. And this card is basically about exciting new beginnings. It's about you being enthusiastic. You're a bit of a free spirit this week. And also there could be loads of just new ideas popping into your head. Just listen to them for now. Don't kind of act on them yet, and just kind of think about, let the ideas basically flow to you. And once you're ready, you can then share those ideas with others. But for now, just let them flow in your head and see where it takes you, because it's going to bring some sort of enthusiasm and passion and drive into your life. So let's see, what do we have for Aries this week? Okay. So starting out the reading, we have the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, the Strength card, the Death card, the Knight of Swords as the middle of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups. Okay, and then underneath the deck we have the Star, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit. Okay, so Aries, as you know, bottom of the deck are things that you either don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows at the moment. So with these two cards together, this shows me that there's a lot of healing that you've been doing on yourself, or that you are working on currently, and that you are really shining the light for others to heal themselves as well. But you could be in a place of solitude where you are, when you are by yourself and you're spending time by yourself, you are kind of just working on your inner self and learning peace and within yourself and that type of thing. But also you are shining your light so brightly. You see how that person's sitting there and there's light coming off of them. You're shining your light so brightly as well at the moment, and kind of inspiring others to maybe look at healing themselves as well. With the Star card, like I said, it's also about very healing energy, but it is also about wishes coming true, or that you're kind of looking. You see how she's looking up to the star and kind of wishing upon a star. You're manifesting something that you want into life, and you're taking the necessary steps to try and work, slow and steady steps to be able to work to where it is that you're wanting to get to. It's all about how you're being stable one step at a time, and you're putting the hard work in basically, but just slow and steady wins the race type of energy. So those are things either that you don't see coming or happening in the background. Then right at the center of your reading, we have the Knight of Swords. So for next week, it looks like you are going to be in the phase of, you could be quite hasty and in a rush to do something, but very determined to just get to what it is that you're hoping to get to. Sometimes with the Knight of Swords, it could also be, you know, that there's some sort of impatience or also sometimes harsh words. So maybe just watch the emotions there, like we said, and be careful not to say anything too harsh, and just maybe take it a little bit slower. See, because what's causing this is also that you could feel like with all this rushing and that type of thing and this impatience, you could be causing yourself a lot of stress over it, and you could be very anxious at this time and feeling like you're burnt out and just needing a bit of a break, like you're overworked basically is how you feel. And that's what's causing that energy that that you feel like you just need to get this done. You know, you have to quickly get this done because you don't want to feel like this anymore, stressed out anymore. We do have inner strength here. So, well, the strength card, that's Leo energy, and strength basically means that you have the inner strength to get through anything. It really is. But the strength card is more about your inner strength than it is your outer strength. So it is finding out how you can kind of persevere yourself, no matter what hardships you come through, you are going to persevere either way. Then we also have the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups could mean that there was some sort of offer. It could also usually have to do with proposals or romantic proposals or romance. So it could have to do with that's something that you're rushing to sort something out because you are wanting to have a romantic time with someone or something like that, or that's what you're working towards, if that makes sense. Or otherwise it's just something that's really close to your heart that you really want. And then for the outcome of the reading, we have the Three of Cups. I'll talk about that as an outcome later on, but this, you're rushing towards something that you're wanting to have a good time with, you're wanting to have support, you're wanting to have friendships, or just a good time in general, just happiness in general. And that's why you're rushing from the stressful moment to try and get to this point where you're happy, you're having a good time, you don't need to worry, and it's just kind of letting your hair down and having a good time. For your 3D world next week, we have the King of Cups. So in your 3D world, basically, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your your health, or it could even be relationships, but it's just in the 3D world in general. This is the things that are happening right now. You're in a place where you're feeling very emotionally stable, very emotionally mature, like nothing can kind of get to you. You're very kind of, you've got that inner peace, you've got that strength, you've worked on yourself, and you know how to just be that kind, caring person and not let your emotions get the better of you. It could also be that there's something that is close to your heart happening in work, like you feel like you could be looking to kind of get a job, or you're having a job or a business that is very emotionally fulfilling for you, and very stable as well, and you're devoted to it. Then we have the Death card in your emotions. So your emotions next week are changing. There's something it's going to be a big change, a transformation, but it is going to bring a new beginning for you. So you're changing your emotions in some way. Something is ending for you, to kind of start this new way of feeling. Basically, you could be leaving something behind. You could be wanting to leave the stress behind to go on to like happiness, or it could just be that you're wanting to let go. If it's got to do with love, you're wanting to let go all the difficult times and the burnout and that type of thing, and go to a more fun time in the relationship and feeling supported. And if it's a job, it's pretty much the same. You want to get out of that burnout, and you're changing into wanting to have a good time in work and just putting the effort in to get the results that you're looking for. Then in your thoughts this week, for next week, so what's happening is that you are feeling like you're putting in a lot of effort into something. You're very focused on growing something, it could be a business, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, or just some situation in your life. You're wanting this situation to be successful and you're wanting it to grow, but you could also be a little bit impatient, where you're like, I'm not getting exactly what I want just yet, and I want it to come in. But this card is all about just kind of putting in the effort. And again, we have the, like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles there as well, which is also just slow and steady wins the race. Put in that little bit of effort and the effort will come out. The results will come, or the rewards will come. And then we have the Emperor in your passions, in your drive, in your desires, your purpose. So this is also Aries energy, or Aries and Taurus energy. And basically the Emperor is the divine masculine. So it is about kind of you feeling like you want to take action when it comes to your passions or your purpose or your desires, whatever that may be. And also that you're feeling very stable within yourself, you're feeling grounded, you're feeling like you can conquer whatever is in your way and overcome any sort of obstacles. And also you are in a place where the Emperor is also sometimes like you want to be your own boss. You don't want to, you might want to get a promotion in some way, or you want to be your own boss, or you want to be the leader of some kind. So that's usually with the Emperor. And then in a situation of, like, if we're reading this past, present, future, so what we're looking at is that in the past, in the recent past, you've been feeling very stressed out. You've been feeling like you're overwhelmed, overburdened. There's been a lot of work that you've had to put in the past few weeks or months. And basically there was a big change for you, huge change that happened. And it might have to do with something that was very close to your heart, it could have to do with an actual romance or a relationship, but it is just something that really made you feel a certain way. Basically it had to do with your emotions and love and that type of thing. Maybe it could also have to do with creativity. Sorry, I'm losing my words. Too many messages coming through at the same time. So it could have to do with creativity as well. But you leaving this situation behind, it's changed, and currently you're basically feel like you're running, I don't know, 1,000 miles per hour. You're constantly on the go. You're trying to get things sorted, and you could also be rushing towards something, rushing away from something, but you are also in a position where you're feeling very emotionally stable. You're feeling happy within yourself. You feel like no one can kill your vibe. And we have the Emperor as well. So you're also in a position where you're like, I'm a go-getter. I'm going to take action. I'm going to do whatever I need to get to my goals. And that's the kind of energy that you're in currently. And what that's bringing you this emotional stability, is bringing you complete inner strength that you're able to kind of get through anything and overcome anything. You're not worried about someone upsetting you or anything like that, because you feel like you can handle whatever's coming your way. You're putting in the effort that you need to bring the results that you're looking for, and you are going to have ultimate happiness. You're going to have good times, times where you can kind of have a good time, maybe have a few drinks or have a party or just let your hair down. This also shows 3 women there, so it could be there's 3 feminine energies, friends. Usually there's supporting each other, so it's good times coming this week, so that's great. So let's see, do we need to clarify anything? I don't think we do. It's very clear for me, but let's clarify what was this change. What's the Death card? We have the 6 of Cups. This Death card could have to do that something that changed could have been some sort of childhood issues that you've been working through, or something to do with your children, like a big change with your children, or otherwise it could just be a change of a huge transformation of something that that's from your past, whether that be an ex-lover, a friend from the past, just something that has been around for a long time, basically. So that's a big change. Let's see, what else do we want to clarify? Let's clarify the Strength. So Strength, yeah, so it's basically saying, and that's the 7 of Pentacles again, so it's basically saying that you need to have the strength to put in the work and put in the effort and keep having that strength to continue putting in that effort, because you mustn't be worried about the rewards. The rewards will come. You just need to have the strength to keep that motivation, to keep putting in that effort. And then let's clarify your outcome. Is the 3 of Cups. What's going on here? we have the Emperor. So basically, good times is bringing you to a point of stability in your life. You're no longer going to be stressed out over this. You're taking control of your own life. You're becoming your own boss or the leader of your own life, basically. And you are just in this energy of completely, you're feeling like you've healed some sort of masculine side of yourself. Everyone has feminine and masculine within themselves, so you could be feeling like you've healed the masculine side of yourself, and now it's time to just have a good time, or you've taken control of things in your life to be able to just let your hair down and have a good time now. So let's see, is there any advice for Aries for next week? Okay, that came out very quick. What else? Okay. Nice. Okay, so the advice for you, we first have the 10 of Swords, which it looks very painful, as you can see. The 10 of Swords is usually about an ending and a very painful time or feeling of betrayal. So that is over. That's done now. And what's coming in for you is the 9 of Pentacles. You're enjoying, this is time to kind of enjoy all the hard work that you've put in. It's time to kind of rest on your laurels, and you're basically independent. You feel like you have reached a certain point in your life where you no longer have to put in so much work to be able to enjoy the times that you're at now. The Hermit again, so it could mean that maybe still continue to take some time out for yourself, continue to work on your healing, and just always find that inner peace within yourself. But it does talk about like maybe taking some time alone, so don't always be surrounding yourself with people, and continue the healing that you've already been doing, because it seems to be working and bringing good things into your life. So 10 of Pentacles, that's full on financial abundance, it's wealth, it is stability within families or relationships. It's great. It's like the 10 of Cups as well, so it's a very good card to have. So just completely focus on bringing abundance into your life, bringing happiness into your life, stability, and continue, because all that healing is actually bringing that to you. You've put in a lot of work, and you don't need to put in that much more work to be able to bring this in, but you do need to continue healing yourself to continue receiving all these rewards, all these good things that are coming into your life. So let's see, do we have a romance angel for you for next week, Aries? We have new love. So it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, that's new love coming in. For some of you, that's renewing your current relationship. Like you could feel like, and that's also Treasure Island does actually speak about that. If you're looking at the relationship message of Treasure Island, it's exactly the same as this new love, where it says like in a relationship, you'll either have new love coming in, or you will have in your current relationship, it will be as if you guys are in a new relationship. Like it will bring back that like honeymoon phase. You guys will be having a good time together. There's the 3 of Cups again. You'll feel supported, you'll feel loved, you'll have fun, like all of that type of thing. So yeah, and if you guys are thinking of this being in relation to a career, basically again, same message. It could be a new career that is very close to your heart, or it could be a current career that you're renewing your joy for this career. You're no longer burnt out and stressed out. You're actually having a good time in the career then. So that is everything that I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.